Yo, what's good with y'all, man? What's good with everybody? Welcome, welcome. What's good with everybody? Indubitably, man. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. What's up with everyone? What's good with y'all indeed, man? If you are new, welcome, welcome. What's up with everybody? What's good with everybody indeed, indeed. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. This one, I was like, before I had gotten on, I was kind of putting some pictures. Yo, what's up, Liv? I was putting some pictures together, getting like a rough idea for where I was gonna go with this page. I was trying like I had a rough idea. I was shuffling through some topics. I had some videos that I edited up. I've yet to upload some of them, but for the few, I was kind of debating on what I wanted to do. I was definitely debating on what I wanted to do for this first page. I do have a rough idea. I'm gonna kind of just see where this one goes though. What's up with everybody though? What's good indeed? What's good indeed? If you are new, what's good? What's good? If you are new, what's good? Indubitably. I'm kind of jumping off of the deep end with this one. I'm kind of just going straight forward. Unlike some of my other pages that I've done, I'm kind of cutting straight to the chase. I found this picture that I liked, and that's gonna be like the main theme of this page. I won't outright say who the character is, but I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna go direction wise with the page. I'm not gonna say bro's name. I need y'all to just gotta lock in. You ambidextrous? Yes. I need everybody to lock all the way in. Once you see this character, you won't be able to unsee bro. You definitely won't be able to unsee bro. Anime for sure. This first one's gonna be a little bit more anime themed. Definitely. This one is definitely gonna be a lot more anime themed. I did some off the scene or off the screen recordings where I was doing like some wildlife drawings. I've yet to upload those. You said Goku? Maybe. I done like a little bit of like off stream sketches like way earlier in the day. It was way more like nature oriented though. You said nah, Vegeta. Hey bro, perhaps Gohan indubitably. Hey, perhaps, man, perhaps. Tell me who you see, tell me who you think it's gonna be. Tell me who you see, tell me who you think it's gonna be. That's gonna be like Baho, not Trunks. Once again, it's not like a bad guess. He just once you see bro, you won't be able to unsee him. You won't be able to unsee him. Trunks, dude. Every time I see Trunks, I see there's like a clip of him whenever he was powering up, and his fade disappeared, man. Trunks, Larry the Lobster. Nah, this is not Larry the Lobster, bro. This one isn't. This one isn't really SpongeBob. I did consider SpongeBob though, but no. Broly, super no. That ain't what this one's gonna be either. Phineas, no. This one is more anime based. This one is definitely more anime based as far as direction wise with this page. I was like looking through a lot of different pictures that I wanted to pull from with this one. Come on, man. What's up? Tien, definitely not. Definitely not drawing Tien or Yamcha. Super no. Y'all going mid for mid. Absolutely not. Young Zelda. You know, I didn't really mess with Zelda too much, like on the games, but I'm not really drawing Link. Gohan, absolutely not. Not on this one at least. Gohan is, I can tolerate Gohan more than Tien or Yamcha or somebody, but no, that ain't what this one's gonna be. Draw Rima Tempest. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know who that is. This one isn't Vegeta either. I'm almost giving y'all the answer on this one. Trunks. No. But some of the stuff that y'all wrote in the chat, I did consider it as far as like direction wise. I wanted to go for this page. Bobby Shmurda, no. Goku, maybe, bro. You gotta tell me who you see. Raditz, Pikachu, no. Super no, definitely not. Mario, definitely not on that one too. You're not that far off. You weren't that far off, but nah, man, this one isn't really gonna have nothing to do with Pokemon. Luffy, I've done Luffy before, but No. I'm not really that into One Piece like that. I tend to gravitate more towards Dragon Ball and Naruto because that's what I'm most familiar with. Everything else, I might know it. If you showed it to me, I might be able to recognize it or name a character or two, but it ain't John Redcore. Definitely not. Even though I have definitely done Hank Hill before. Somebody asked me to draw Hank and Bobby one day, and I actually did. Can you do Gear 5 Luffy? No, not right now. Nappa. No. That's not bro either. Goated. Nah, bruh. Kid, go on. No, Goku Black. No. You're not that far off though. You are not that far off. TN. Definitely not. Definitely not TN. It's Yamcha, bro. Alright. Definitely not. Definitely not. Once I draw bros fit, it's gonna make more sense. Beers. Alright, bro. Yo, we're playing. You trolling, but nah, that ain't what this one's gonna be. I seen something way earlier. It gotta be Krillin. Oh nah. Definitely not Krillin. Definitely not Krillin. Vegeta with a B. Vegeta Krillin. Now y'all only thinking that it's Krillin because I haven't really drawn in bro's fade. Or not his fade, his cranium. Xeno Goku, kill it, bro. Nah, bro. This is not Krillin. Gotta start One Piece so we can get a Gear 2 Luffy. Brother, if I start watching One Piece, dog, I'm gonna be at least 40 by the time I catch up on what's going on, G. You have to draw a 2 or can you do both? It depends. It's been a while. Welcome. Can you draw a 2? Can you do both? Yeah. Yep. You have to draw a 2 or can you do both? Yes. Yo, what's up, Alien? Yes. Android 18. Nah, this one isn't Android 18, but I've definitely done Android 18 before. Vegito. Hello, have fun, broski. Yo, what's up, Audrey? We in here for Shubitably, man. What's up indeed, Alien? What's good indeed? Is that Usopp? Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who that is. Have you tried doing backgrounds? Not really. It isn't really my go-to. I'm not saying that I won't never. I collected the Dragon Ball Trainer card game. That's definitely what's up. It ain't nothing much to what's good with you on. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Before I got on, I was trying to get like a rough idea for where I wanted to go as far as like direction for this page. I had a couple of ideas, but I hadn't like overly committed to anything just yet, man. I hadn't overly committed to anything. Ooh, definitely not. Definitely Goku. Is that what you standing on? You think this one's Goku for real? Drawn with a pen, man. Woke up and choose and live on the edge. Nah, it's the way of life over here, Brody. All right, it's Goku. Are you sure that this one is Goku? Today, twin, I ate 6 McDonald's in one sitting, a large fry and a large sweet tea. You had me until you said sweet tea. I won't even lie. 6 McDonald's, six McDoubles. Goodness, hey, bro, I'm over here malfunctioning. I've been said it was Goku. Nah, I'm not trying to gaslight you, bro. I just you gotta tell me who you see. Tell me who you see. Who you think it's gonna be? But when he was black, I'm confused, brother. Gohan, great saying, man. Definitely not Gohan. Bardock, super no. What do you mean? Sweet tea is so gas. Oh, nah, bro. You had me till you said sweet tea. You had me until you said sweet tea. You had me until you said sweet tea. You can literally drink, bro. You got the freest of free will to drink literally whatever your heart desires, bro. And you woke up and said, go on then. What's wrong with sweet tea? It's just soda's starting to be gross. I'm not even gonna lie. One thing I think that I could do, like, I be drinking soda, like soda's a way of life. I've been trying to stay away from coffee, but that's not a guarantee. Uber so wasted in GT. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't even watch GT, bro. I don't drink soda. I don't blame you. I don't blame y'all for not drinking soda, low key. I mean, I get it. It's not good for you. Soda's crazy anyway. I don't be drinking pop either. I take it back. Nah. You say soda. No. I'm listening. I'm being the messenger. I'm relaying. I'm speaking in terminology to where that man understands me. I only said soda because that's what he called it. I don't know where bro is from, but Don't be. It's not. It be people from all over the place, man. I don't say soda though. We say. I mean, I might say it if I'm trying to be more. It's pop though. I drink pop. I be drinking pop. I'm definitely not a. I remember one day I got some like fast food and somebody like swapped out my Coke for some sweet tea. I was devastated, bro. I didn't even know. I took a sip from it, thinking it was gonna be some pop, and it wasn't. I was heartbroken, bro. Coca-Cola, Future Trunks. I don't know. Canada says soda. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I know it's people from all over. I know it's people from all over the world in here that be saying all type of stuff, but anybody trying to say soda, bro. Nobody is trying to say some soda. You for sure from Washington? No, I'm not from Washington. You get the best feeling of all time when you graduate from high school. I graduated in like 2023, bro. You graduate in a couple days. You're very talented, so unique. Thank you too, Ireland. Thank you for the roses too, or more. Saying that me pop in the drive-through, bro. They gave me some sweet tea, dog. I was devastated, bro. I took a sip, not even knowing. And the crazy thing about tea is like tea, like it doesn't just leave. Like the taste doesn't just go away. Kentuckian, all right, brother. Kentuckian is crazy. Now, I won't even lie. Like I said, Kentucky. When people was asking me to keep things simple, I said Louisville, but Kentucky is crazy because you say Kentucky, people might get the wrong idea, bro. There's different subsectors of Kentucky. Saying you from Kentucky, I don't want y'all to get like some people think blue people and inbred people or something like that, Brody. And that ain't really what's going on. It's some little spots in Kentucky though, but no. Pepsi, LOL, native language. Daryl, what are you doing? It was pop. Nah, that's for sure pop. That's Alabama gang. I'm not knocking that. One thing about art, you can change it anytime. For sure. But you gotta walk on thin ice when you say you from Kentucky, bro, because that could quite literally mean anything, bro. Kentucky is in Louisville, Kentucky, not no like back roads and bread, blue people type Kentucky. I gotta be real. I gotta be clear. Don't want nobody getting the wrong idea. Seattle is a Starbucks town. I don't knock that. Whenever I hear Seattle, I think about iCarly. That's where they lived at. In Seattle, and it was always raining. Seattle, I also think Nirvana too. I think Georgia here. That's definitely what's up, man. What's good? But in some places, like I said, bro, you gotta have distinction. Y'all from Georgia, Kid Goku. Buzzing went to school, Kurt Cobain. That's crazy. That's some small world stuff though. Low key, y'all went to school, like the content. Philly, it's good, man. Yo, yeah, calling me a Kentuckian is crazy work. I mean, technically speaking, geographically, from like a geographic standpoint, yeah, but saying you a Kentuckian is crazy work. It's crazy work, man. Saying you a Kentuckian. Goku himself, anybody want to bet? Anybody, people understand. Cover the sides. Now we living in Montesano, Washington. Montesano. I hope I'm saying that right. And that's where Kurt was. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, hey, bro. It's I gotta be real clear. Saying you from Kentucky is crazy. Monty. I got you. Coke or Pepsi. I'm more of a Coke guy myself. If I had to choose, but low key it depends on where it's from. We talking like fountain drinks out of the bottle. Like it can go band for band depending upon where you at, bro. It's definitely up for debate, up for comparison. If I had to choose, bottle. If it's in the bottle, I'm getting like a Coke for sure. When I think Coke, I think like ice caps and polar bears or something. Pepsi is cool, but Pepsi is like you ever go to a spot and they be like, "Oh, we don't got Coke products, so we got Pepsi." It's like okay, it's like we don't got Sprite, but we got Sierra Mist. It's like I mean it'll do, but it's not what I'm looking for. What about a can? Now that's a little bit more up in the air. I could go either way, low key. If it's in a can, I'm a little bit less. But you ever go to a spot and Pepsi has the Coke better now? I don't doubt that, bro. The poor little polar bears using the ads, bro. I don't doubt that, brother. I don't doubt that. Do you make profile pictures? Not usually. I mean, I made my own, but it's not something like I like was going like you know what I'm saying. Like I haven't really made it a point. You want one made by me or something? Yo, what's up, Sasuke? I ain't really want like above and beyond that Cardi be doing Pepsi. That's what's up. I'm not really too tapped in with the adverts and all that. I know what I've been drinking for like ever. I do think that the pop is more like people. I think people are like waning off of it. If that makes any sense. Favorite DBZ character. I like Piccolo. Piccolo and maybe Vegeta. For me the two go hand in hand. Young Prince Vegeta and Oral Farm and Piccolo. Everybody else is cool, but it's kind of Goku is the main character, so he don't really count. You know what I'm saying? Kid Buu. Buu is he's definitely relentless. Everybody, I mean, you know, I like Beerus too. I like Beerus as a character. The Destroyer. Beerus the Destroyer. Yeah, I'll go hand in hand. Somebody asked me way earlier if I seen GT, and to be honest with you, nah, I skipped GT, bro. I had to skip that, bro. You ever done any dinosaur drawing like some Jurassic Park? For sure. It's been a while. I have done some Jurassic Park drawings though. Maybe not like where it's a full on scene, but I've done dinosaurs. I found like pictures of dinosaurs and different like depictions of them, and I've done pages like on the rare occasion. It isn't really my go-to. It's kind of like cars. I can do it, and I've done it before, but I don't know if that's what you should expect coming in here. I tend to gravitate more towards wildlife and maybe anime characters sometimes. What's your favorite One Piece character? I don't even be watching One Piece, Brody. Face reveal sooner than later. GT is underrated. It's not great, but not total trash. And I'm not even knocking it, man. I'm looking at it from a strategic standpoint of like it's a whole series and it ain't even canon. I mean, if you watching it just for the love of the game, that's cool. But because I was kind of late to the show, is it super getting the GT treatment? I hope not, bro. Please don't say that. Please don't speak that into existence. Please don't say it's super getting the GT treatment. I mean, it's not now you tap into Steam's Gate. I'm gonna be honest with you, Alien. Probably not, bro. I haven't really been overly locked in with too many shows. I don't mind talking about the show. I don't really mind like talking about the shows with y'all, but usually probably not. Pretty sure it is, bro. Please don't jinx it. Don't jinx that, man. I put too much time in. I put too much time into watching Super. If I find out Super is not canon, that's gonna be a crash out. What type of style would this be called? It's somewhere in between scribble art and sketching. Nah, but please don't jinx that. I like Super, even though it's been a little minute since I was tapped in. I've been getting a lot of older clips on my YouTube feed. I might watch them on the rare occasion, but going back to just my favorite character overall, since some of y'all's favorites, I like Vegeta, Piccolo, and Beerus. I like how Beerus is neutral. Like, he isn't really a good character, but he's also not completely evil either. See, I knew it was Goku. You think this was Goku still? I like how Beerus is neutral. I don't know why. It took me years to realize that he was a cat, but he acts like his character acts like a cat. Like a cat does not, like, cats care. You have a desk, you have your little phone holder above it, you're just plugged in, eh? Something like that. I like how Beerus is quite literally, he acts like a cat. He quite literally is a cat. I love to see Whis fight. He's strong. I think that Whis is like one of the strongest dudes in the show. Don't change him. That's cool. I think that Whis is like the strongest. Oh, like the strongest on Earth. He can't. I don't know if he can intervene. I don't know if bro can intervene the way Felix the cat. Nah, I think that he's just neutral. He got two computers on either side of him. Reference picture. Have you drawn Felix the cat yet? No, I don't know who Felix the cat is. Is that like a character? What's that from? Yo, what's up, Trent? You gotta tell me where that's from. Like, is that something I'm just completely like blanking on? Or yeah, we're stronger than Beerus. I know that he's his teacher. That makes sense. I know that he's definitely bro's character. It's a character. I've done like little wildlife things here and there, wildlife pieces with different characters. It low key depends on the night. It low key depends on the night for sure. Let's tap, guys, for sure. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, definitely don't forget to tap. If you are enjoying what you see in cat character, bro, is he like somebody in Dragon Ball, or is he like it's from like a different anime? Inuyasha. I don't know. I don't know who that is either. I'll be honest with you. 70s, 80s cats. Yes, I'm saying I'm not locked in. The 70s and 80s is a little bit before my time, bro. The 70s and 80s is a little bit. My guys are human printers. It's something like that, man. Yeah, it's a couple of little shows like that are older than I'm tapped into. I will tell you an old show that I like a lot, which I never imagined that I would like. I remember watching it as a kid. It was the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone was crazy. Like that's one of my go-tos. I don't really know if people will be able to watch Twilight Zone now because everybody's kind of cooked. Everybody's kind of brain cooked. But I like the Twilight Zone a lot. That was some I like the atmosphere of it. It's like a way older show. I think from the '60s or something. It might be a little bit older than the '60s. Twilight Zone. Now it went really hard. I had like an older teacher, and we would just be in there watching it. We was studying film. How long you can do this? Oh, you just gotta just draw. We was in there studying film, bro. Just watching the Twilight Zone. It's greatness. Definitely, that was like a Hall of Fame experience. Definitely a Hall of Fame experience. Zero attention spans in this chat. I know that's ironic for me to say that because you've been trying to tell me about this show for a little minute, man. You've been trying to tell me about Steins Gate, but I just, yeah, I haven't been able. I'm not overly committed to any shows. I usually put like a lot of my brain power into just kind of figuring out what I'm gonna draw for the night. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Susie. Looks like young Obito to me. Obito was one of the go-tos. I did consider drawing bro, but I just ultimately didn't want to. Not tonight, at least. I feel like I kind of spammed Naruto. All right, let me rephrase it. I spammed everybody but Naruto. Generally, bro, get past the name Steins Gate is peak. It's only a few episodes too. No, I'm not knocking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not like knocking it completely. It's just a matter of sitting down and actually like watching it as it is. Is this video pre-recorded? No, this one isn't pre-recorded. This is actually me in real time. I was sure it was gonna be Naruto. I mean, it's a good guess. Like if you looking at the pattern of my page, I can see why you would think this one might be Naruto. But I've been kind of I slowed down with it. Yes, we're all AI, including you. You can't escape it. Yeah, this is very pre-recorded. No, this one isn't pre-recorded. I don't really pre-record these. I'll genuinely be since themselves on me. But yeah, man, I'll be tapped in sometimes, but I ain't really had nothing to where I'm just overly locked. Like this is it. Like this is holding my attention, you know. What is the background sound? Is it rainfall? No, it's like a fireplace ambience. Just that way, when I'm doing these, if I happen to kind of get more quiet, like the pain, like the silence isn't just like painful, you know. It's like there's still like a little bit of something breaking the noise or breaking the absence of noise. How did you learn? You gotta just draw. You gotta draw and you gotta draw a little bit more. Then once you do that, you keep at it, man. You gotta keep doing you. You gotta keep drawing. Focus. The silence. Nah, sometimes like if it gets too silent, because I was playing music at first, but I didn't like relying on the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like feeling like that's in my. Like I need the music to be able to just do whatever I want to do, and then draw some more for Shubdably. Like the silence can be cool sometimes, but then. So that guy was getting his tattoo of my drawing. I don't know what you mean by that. I watched Steins Gate got Goku's physique. So you got plot armor basically from it. You got you some IRL plot armor. Can you draw with Miss Silence in the room with headphones? You get what I'm saying? No, not right now. Not right now. I'm preoccupied. Yo, what's up, 2 Shark guys? I'm focused. Let's go on. I'm willing to bet in South African rands. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know what that is, but hey, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked, bro. This is not young Gohan. I'm telling you now. I don't want to disappoint you. I don't want to disappoint you. But it is what it is. I don't want to disappoint. But yeah, bro, that's not looking too good. It's not looking too good, man. It's not looking too good. Cooked. That is Goku. Oh no, it's not. No, it is not Goku. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. It gotta be the lumbago, bruh. Your eyes are deceiving you. Lock in. This is not young Goku. This is not young Goku. I don't know where you getting Goku from, bro. This is not. But brother, you keep on adding details. I think you're gaslighting us, bro. I would never gaslight you. That's Trunks, indubitably. I don't know where y'all getting Goku from. Y'all are seeing what y'all want to see. Y'all are seeing what you want to see. That's Goku no bap. Brother, this is clearly not young Kakarot. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. I should go play Xbox. Hey, it depends on which one. It definitely depends on which one. Which Xbox. That's the tiebreaker. Like if it's a good Xbox, maybe. It definitely depends on which Xbox you're speaking of, man. I used to be a diehard Xbox guy, but times have changed. I'm a changed man now. I turned a new leaf. I turned a new leaf. I turned a new stone. I turned a new leaf. The series, the 1S. Did I hear about the Xenoverse game coming out? No, I haven't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really been as tapped in. Like I might watch somebody else play it. If it comes out, somebody do like a gameplay. If I come across it on YouTube or something, maybe I'll watch it. But I'm not really. I got the Series X and I got the PS5. Xbox or quit gaming. Oh, duh. Why you gotta put me into the situation where I gotta choose? I'd rather just be cooked. The Series X is better than my PS5. You think so? You are the first person that I've seen say that the Xbox is better than the PS5. Maybe I was like subscribed to a lot of propaganda. But like, bro, I used to be a diehard Xbox guy, but I had my eyes open, bro. I converted from PS5 to Xbox Series. I love it way better. You know, I wasn't expecting to read that from y'all. That's raw, bro. How you doing the features? I'm looking at a picture on as I'm chatting with y'all. But thank you, man. Y'all the first to tell me that though. I was expecting. I used to be like a diehard Xbox guy, bro. We love the Xbox if it's Game Pass, to be honest. But I mean, if you genuinely like, if you like the console experience, that's cool too. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of truth in me saying, are you trying to picture from top of the cranium? Nah, this isn't off top of the cranium. I'm looking at a picture right now for reference. It wasn't just off of the cranium, man. I was looking at the picture. Hey, Naruto, nice. Thanks, bro. Finally, somebody gets it. Somebody gets it. Would you rather just play PC? Well, I don't even have like a PC of my own. I got like my school computer, but I got to experience like a glimpse of the PC life. Like over the lockdown, I had like gotten myself like a gaming computer, and it was like a little gaming laptop. I mean, and it was like it opened up my eyes, bro. Once you experience Steam, I mean, I had like it wasn't even the full experience, but once you get like a glimpse of that, it's hard to kind of like get that full, like it's hard to just return to the console, you know what I mean? I love PC, but dang, it's expensive. You in college, something like that. Something like that, indubitably. I love PC, but dang, it's expensive. Oh, for sure, it is expensive, and it's probably gonna get more expensive as time goes on, low key. But like, if you able to do it, even if you want like a budget build or something, I think it's worth it. But let me rephrase that. I don't know if everybody should get a PC, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you're genuinely interested, like if you got like a game that you actually you're pulled to, like you gravitate towards, like you got something you mess with genuinely, then absolutely get into it. I looked at the gas price, they were $6.06. I don't know where you at, but brother, that's tough. About to buy me a Tesla. Everything's expensive now with video game prices. Oh, for sure. And yeah, with RAM and stuff, yeah, it might get rough before. Oh man, that's definitely tough. I just know that like RAM shot up from like the AI situation. The AI, we need the AI, I guess. No games for y'all. Got to go back to primitive stuff. Video games died. I don't think that it died. I think that Everything gets worse before it gets better. I like that cope, bro. We over cope maxing. Love to see it. Copium maxing. I think that it's about what you're looking for, bro. If you got something you genuinely want to play, then definitely get your PC. But I've been kind of hesitant on getting another one. I mean, for one, it's expensive, but I haven't really had nothing to where I'm like, dang, I need to get my hands on that. Like if you genuinely want to get back into it, for sure. But I haven't really had too many games where I'm like, dang, I need to do that, or I need to play the way that I once did. I'm not as pulled in. Binding of Isaac. I heard about that one. Thank you for the argument too, Cozy. Everybody will be employed in the next 2 years. Oh, honestly though, if you build from medium 1080p experience, it's not too expensive. Yo, what's up, Evan? Life is gonna change rapidly where nobody will have to work anymore. I don't know about that, brother. But hey, maybe. I don't know. Universal, everybody will be a neat. I don't know, man. There's more to that than I don't know. I'm not like an expert, but I I don't know, brother. Now see it's a palm. Life would not change, everybody would work forever. I don't know, brother. I don't know. It's proving your body needs work. I didn't read the book fully, but I think it was like they took like a sample. It was like a sample study from somewhere. I think it was in Japan or something, where people would live a very long time. The ones that kept purpose, like if you figure out a way to keep purpose and you maintain your connections in life, you live for as long as you live for as long as you have like I don't know how to explain it. People who have purpose, they live longer. Like if you have like something that makes you want to keep at it, like having some kind of task to do that keeps you youthful. Like you literally you lose what you don't use. So it's the people like you'll rapidly deteriorate if you stop using your brain. I'm saying that, but I'm not like I'm saying that ironically, but I'm not really trolling. I haven't. Yo, what's up, too, Gianna? And Weird Dreams. I feel like you'd be a great tattoo artist. Maybe I've had people mention the idea of doing tats or something eventually, but I didn't really like start this with that as my main goal. My main goal here. There's a paradox to it. There are some who keep with it but get mad on their birthdays like deeply. Oh, what you mean? Just at the fact that they're getting older, or what's up with that? Yeah, just try on one of the fake things. I gotta see. I'm not really overly jumping to the idea, man. I won't never say never though. But that isn't really like my main. It wasn't really my main goal here. If that makes any sense. Really wanted to draw, and you build on it the more you do. Definitely build on it the more that you do. But I didn't really hop on her with the intention of maybe evolving into tats. But as I said before, I won't never say never. That's just be kind of like a situational thing. Maybe I think it'd be cool to just try and see. To be honest, I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong just experimenting. You can't go wrong just experimenting. Nah, but that ain't what's going on, Ador. What the heck, brother? And it's so difficult, bro. You make it look easy. Nah, I'm over. I'm trying to be more intentional. I'm trying to lock in with bros. His fingers. His fingers, bro. What is that comment? What is that question? What is that question? Over here, what's going on? You're trying to make my guy Kakarot his thumb. Nah, it'll make more sense. Just bear with me, bro. Trust the vision. Trust the process, bro. Lock in. You gotta trust the vision. It's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. Y'all distracted me in the chat. Y'all were speculating what this man is reaching out and holding. What is he reaching for? Oh, it is Goku. No, it's not Goku. This is not indeed Goku. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you, indubitably. Speculation. What do you see? What do you think this one's gonna be? Can you draw snakes? Sort of. Sort of. So something like that. Something like that indeed. Yeah, we're talking about is he holding some Dragon Balls or taking on nether regions, brother? Get a grip. Not literally. What is the secret to Goku's training with snatching it regardless? Y'all gotta get a grip, bro. Y'all gotta lock in. Have to get a grip. I'm not gonna be going for some of those shenanigans. Some of those shenanigans. Everybody to get focused. Now that part is done. Currently binging DBZ to finally say I've seen it all. Man, it's a lot of like time skips to low-key I even missed myself, bro. I think it's just what comes with it. Like you gotta the binging sessions. You gotta catch up on the lore, the story, the mystery. I feel like I could like rationalize watching DBZ over watching One Piece though. One Piece is crazy. Like I know a dude that was telling me he was watching One Piece for like 6 years and still didn't catch up on it. That's crazy to me. Like 6 years in, I should be like a professional. 6 years in, if I'm watching a show for 6 years, bro, I should be able to. There's no way that I watch a show for 6. That's almost a decade. That's like a decade of watching. It's a decade. Like I should pretty much be able to jump through the screen and be a part of the show at that point. 6 years. I demand to know everything about the show at that point. I demand it indeed. I want a tat to look like this. Kakarot. What size pages you be getting? This 9 by 12 inches. I can binge DBZ. I feel forced binging One Piece. Bro, I didn't even attempt to watch One Piece, to be honest with you. I just know that One Piece is notorious for just kind of like going on forever. If it's genuine where you enjoy it, I can see it, but I never want to feel like I'm being forced or held at gunpoint to watch a show, you know? Like it never needs to be at that point where I feel like I'm obligated. Like this is a task, a mission. If you ever play like a game, you get like busy. It's like busy work. Like I never wanted to feel like I'm doing busy work watching the show. I don't have the time or patience for One Piece. But like I said, like I'm not trying to just completely go off on a tangent, just slandering it. Cause like I said, I understand there's probably somebody out there that really like you gotta really love it, bro. But me, man, that feel the urge to reach the end instead of enjoying the ride. It's really the journey, but some journeys are a little bit more time consuming than others. Not all journeys are made equal. And I'll say that, bro. I'll stand on that. Like, dog, if I gotta commit my life to it, I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze, you know? I don't know if the destination is too long for Shubitably. Hey, Cole, my guy, how you drawing this way? I'm so confused. No, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink the process. He's coming together, though. He's coming together. Just bear with me. We was over having a philosophical debate, a philosophical discussion. You gotta be like revolutionizing space travel or something to not have time. Nah, it's not even a matter of not having time though. It's just the little time that you do got. It's like, do you want to spend it? Do you want to? Yo, let me ask you. Like, if you limited on time, do you want to spend your limited time feeling like you're forcing yourself to watch a show? How did you find out that you could? You gotta just experiment. You gotta experiment. But my eyes were opened when I was just having a discussion with somebody that was telling me like, yeah, man, I've been watching for such and such amount of years and this and that. Like I'm sure that it's a great experience. It just, I'm not even trying to say like I'm the most busy person in the world, but watching the show for 6 years and still not finishing, that's crazy to me. Even if you have infinite time, and you have access to the time chamber that they be training in. So you're ambidextrous, something like that. How do you find you can? It's magic, bruh. It's the magic of the pens. As long as animes I can watch is Bleach and Naruto. But yeah, I like Naruto, but I won't even lie. The thing about Naruto is if I didn't watch Naruto when I did, low key, I probably would have never watched Naruto. Like Naruto is crazy because Naruto is really long like that too. You got to be committed. You got to be dedicated. Had I not watched Naruto all those years ago, that would have fell into the back burner. You get the same questions 88 times a night. It does loop. I mean, people be curious. You be curious. Like I don't blame people like that. It's a good question. I was mind blown when I first jumped into. He said the same 88 questions. There's some, but I'll stumble across questions that I've never seen before too, and I do. It gives you something to kind of like hang on to. We curious creatures. Why you say curious creatures like it's some National Geographic stuff? So I do. I mean, I'll take it though. Naruto came out weekly when I was a kid. Made it easy to watch and keep track. See, I didn't even look at it that way. What I did was I sat there and like had access to all the episodes on my phone. I had like some sketchy app. It was like several years ago, but some type of way the app had like all the episodes on it, and I just like I binged it for like a summer straight. You don't know nothing about Naruto, bro. You don't know how deep I got into it, man. I was deep in the lore, bro. I'm basically like a scholar. Yo, if you could be like a Harvard graduate for Naruto, I think I'd be in the big leagues as far as knowing really random niche information that low key don't matter. Low key. What's Lord Third's chakra nature? The third Hokage was what? He had like mastery over all the five. He had mastery over all five of the chakra natures. That was his whole thing. Favorite Naruto character then? Either Kakashi or I like Kakashi a lot. Mr. Kakashi, he had a glaze on sight order. He had a glaze, like the literal Sage of Six Paths was glazing that man Kakashi. Ninja Jesus basically spawned in and was glazing that man. That's cold. You know how crazy that is? He was literally getting glazed by the Naruto Ninja Jesus, bro. That's a cold character. And he never was operating at full. Kakashi was never operating at like full power either, because he was always kind of like, he was nerfed. His biggest strength, his Sharingan was a double-edged sword. He was always operating at like half a tank. Is that you drawn? Yeah. Yep. It is indeed me, bro. There's no pre-recording. There's no AI. None of these things. I'm here in the moment with you. I'm in the moment. No cheat code methods. No AI. No clanker shenanigans, brother. None. Yo, hey, bro, to the dude that asked me that question. Yo, did you go verify that? See, he wasn't expecting me to know the answer to that question. Yeah, I got some really niche information just forever ingrained in my mind about that show that low key don't matter. Head out tonight and take it easy, Sarai. Take it easy for sure. Yeah, we got kind of like niche random information about Naruto that I know. It'll be some stuff that I do know, and low key some other random stuff too. I'm about to. Yeah, you gotta verify that, bro. I'm pretty sure he had mastery over all five of the chakra natures though. That was his whole thing. How are you doing that? Well, you definitely learn the more that you do. You got to keep at it. The main thing is consistency. Consistency is, I would say, the key. That's like the secret sauce, bro. That is the secret sauce. It is. I thought he only knew 3. No, he was old. Whenever they depict him, he was always old in the show. I see. Are you better drawn with 2 or 1? The 2. I see things in Naruto. I feel like the show purposely floats right past like his culture. I don't know what you mean by that. Can you read? I don't know what that means. It's hard to not become fixated. Yeah, if it genuinely hooks you, the lore goes deep. But you don't want to go too deep into the lore though, because see, the same thing got happened to me with Skyrim, bro. You watch all the videos. That was a trick question. Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't expect me to know something like that. It'd be really, really random information that you either know or you don't. But I like Naruto a lot. That was one of the ones that I did the deep dives into. Is it the Tongue Sahur dude? Absolutely not. Absolutely Nah, this ain't the shark dude with the shoes. I don't think I'm a draw, bro. Even though I drew Tim Cheese way back when. I drew Tim. It was supposed to be John Pork too, low key, but I just said I'm not drawing, buddy. Just not interested. I'm not really interested right now, at least in drawing some brain rot people. I had some other characters in mind that I wanted to do. Never really try to draw no brain rot. Not right now. There is a time and place for everything. Don't get me wrong. But you gotta. This everybody's already brain rotted enough, man. We don't gotta. It doesn't need to be. Can you draw Richard Cheese? No, I don't even know who that is. I'm not drawing. Is Richard Cheese a part of Tim Cheese's lineage, bro? No. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Do you watch Dr. Stone? Now that, no. Is that like a superhero something or something? There's time, place for everything, but not now. Nah, that's what I was pulling from, Professor Oak. I'm glad you caught that. But yeah, bro, there's time and place. I'll be quoting Professor Oak on the regular. Anime. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I feel like I've heard of it. Like, I'm not familiar with it to where I could we could have like an in-depth long discussion the way that I probably could on like a Naruto draw Broly. I don't think I'm gonna put Broly on here. He's one of my all-time favorite jazz singers. He parodies regular everyday songs of jazz. Is that like an AI dude, or is that like a genuine, like you're being genuine? Is that like a genuine person that be remixing, or is that like an AI creation that somebody be flipping songs with AI? I seen somebody make some type of like AI song that was remixing 50 Cent's music. He was doing it before AI. Hey, he got my respect then. Cause that ain't easy. But I know dudes were definitely they were like cooking up whole songs. They were like reinventing the songs basically with the AI twist. AI is crazy, man. AI is definitely crazy. That's something else that hasn't came up here. Have you ever had an intense desire to draw for a year straight on a single giant surface paper? No. But I will say that this past year I've probably drawn more than I've drawn in a lifetime, low key. Because at first I was on and off for a while. I was kind of just on and off. Now I made like a decision where I wanted to just be more intentional with it. And I've been building on that. The more you do, the more you learn, the easier it becomes, I feel. But it's like you have to, it takes time, you know? It takes time. That's the biggest hurdle to get over. Definitely takes a lot of, it takes more time than what you would think it does. It's like you look up and time doesn't stop. Time does not stop. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have this, the way that I was looking at him. You know, I forgot to add his like extra strands. I think I'm gonna make his hair kind of more pronounced. Top 3 Naruto characters. Kakashi's one. Kakashi's definitely one. Everybody, their mom's gonna say Madara and Itachi, so let's take those off the table. Everybody's gonna say Madara and Itachi. No Madara, no Itachi. Kakashi for sure. Who else? Kakashi. I like Kakashi, the second Hokage. Kakashi, I got the second Hokage next. I got the Kakashi, the second Hokage. Jiraiya is a solid dude. Kakashi, the second Hokage, and maybe Orochimaru or somebody. I know that's a crazy lineup. That's a crazy lineup. You said one perfect sage is the best. I know that everybody's gonna glaze. Everybody's gonna glaze Itachi, bro. I be trying to stay away from Kakashi. I like Itachi and Madara a lot too, but that's like everybody's go-to. I try to get it to where I feel like Naruto got such a rich cast of characters. You know what I mean? Like you can have your own distinct favorite without feeling like you overly pulling too much from everybody else. The Great Ape. I've done the Great Ape transformation before, but I don't know if I'm interested in putting that one on here, to be honest with you. I don't really know. It's a cool little idea, but I don't know if I'm interested in putting the Great Ape on here. With young Kakarot, new movie coming. There's a new movie inbound. The last that I left off was like Super. I had like one of my friends in middle school, some type of way, when they first dropped that Broly movie. He already had it on the disc. He let me borrow it, bro. That was crazy. I remember watching it with my brother. That was cold. Movie was definitely cold. Movie was definitely remarkable. Genuinely. Remarkable is such a strong word. The dragon. Now this one isn't. This one isn't gonna be the dragon. This one is. I think I'm gonna make his leg come out more. We can see his kneecap. The full roundness of bro's kneecap. I gotta figure out who I want to have in the background. I feel like a good choice would be Vegeta or somebody. But if I were to do Vegeta, I want to make him to where he makes sense. No new movie. They were just redoing Super in episodes. More manga accurate. They're redoing Super. Oh nah. We need them to do the last I seen it was like Frieza got stronger, and it was another dude that wished himself to be the strongest man in the universe with the Super Dragon Balls. After that, man, everything else everything else, it is what it is. I make his pants more reddish or orangish / reddish looking. It's one or the other. One or the man. We need the Prince of All Saiyans. I was thinking about having Vegeta somewhere on here. I have to see. We're getting Galactic Patrol Arc Moro. We need something. We need the show ASAP. I like Super a lot. That's one of the ones I didn't mind kind of seeking out. It's like a nice Dragon Ball to watch. Catch the episodes in real time. The only thing about watching it, the only thing about not being able to binge it, like I like just being able to binge it. Like you watch it like way after it's been out for a while. You can watch it on your own time. You have that luxury of being able to go back and just enjoy it whenever you want to, instead of having to like wait for. I know Dragon Ball is infamous for having the stare downs. Like it'll be dudes having like a stare off for like 7 episodes straight. Like, but if you watch it on your own time, you're trying to think clean. Not usually. Not usually. But we getting somewhere, bro. We getting somewhere. And now for bro's leg, or his shoe, I mean, on this side. You ain't gonna be able to see it fully. How many pictures you make a day? It depends, man. This is like this is one of my first ones. I drew like some nature sketches earlier whenever I wasn't streaming, but I didn't really draw too much today. I knew that I wanted to do something though. I knew that I was looking to. Can't even stay in the lines. Oh yeah, that's my whole thing. Going outside of the lines. What got you into drawing? Well, it had just always been something that I gravitated towards. In some way, shape, or form, I was always trying to draw little characters. Even if I had like periods where I was on and off for years. I've been trying to be more intentional about it though. I'm trying to be way more intentional with these as they come together. But that was the main pull. I mean, for as long as I've been conscious, for as long as I've been awake, as like a, like if you could think back to your very first memory, it was always something I was trying to do. Just learn, just experiment, just learn, just do different things. Just do different things. Hang on, man. I gotta figure out who even else would fit. I don't even know like who else I would even want to put on here aside from Vegeta. Can you draw something with no extra lines? No. Yeah, okay. Yo, this guy so far. Deku. Yeah, bro. No, I don't draw in that way. So chaotically organized W. Hang on, man. Can you do the red light and blue light? No, not yet. Put the cat from DBZ. I wanted to. I wanted to maybe find a picture of Vegeta. Can you draw Ken from Tokyo Ghoul? No, not right now. Not right now. I'm thinking that maybe I might have Vegeta somewhere. Maybe. You know, it's such like an awkward picture because he's kind of in the center. He's more off in the center. Did Goku with some scribbled circle? No, I did. If I do Vegeta here, his hand is gonna kind of overlap a little bit. Yeah, hold on, man. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, man, I do appreciate the roses too, Zach. Maybe I'll do. I'm trying to figure out how to orient Vegeta where it's not like crazy awkward looking. Where you got just enough space. He gonna have just enough space on here without overly taking away from young Goku on here. I knew I wanted to do something that was grounded in Dragon Ball. It was just like, what exactly would I personally want to do for the page? I kind of got to feel these out sometimes. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overdo it. They're gonna have to guess this next character if I didn't already say it. I gotta see who was locked in, who was paying attention. Who was really focused. Who was actually zoned in on what's actually going on here. Let's see who was locked. Who was really paying attention. Who's focused? Is it an angry bird? It is Vegeta. Perhaps, it could be. It's not an angry bird. I had somebody ask me way earlier if it was Sonic. It ain't even young Sonic, honestly. Sonic is an interesting guess, but nah, man, this one is not Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Definitely not. This one definitely is not young Sonic the Hedgehog. He comes up a lot here. I've done a couple pages that were more dedicated to Sonic. He comes up more than what you would think he does, or more than what he would. There's a couple of other characters that I'll see people asking for a lot more. More than others, at least. More than... I'm just shaping that where the main part of his face is gonna be. I gotta like shape in his jawline and stuff. You wanna get the proper amount of head space. Make sure everything lines up the way that it needs to. All needs to line up. I'm gonna add like some shadows on his face. Just a little bit. Just Is this Naruto? Nah, it's not Naruto. Naruto is an interesting guess, but nah. You're you're close, but not really close. I mean, it's an anime. It's an anime, but that's I'm trying to get you the extra credit, bro. You gotta work with me a little bit, man. You gotta work with me just a little bit more. You gotta work with me on this one. My fault. I just started watching anime, and that's all good. People be saying I thought that you was trolling, low key. You wasn't. I'm trying to throw shade at you, man. Yo, it caught a stray, bro. Bro caught a stray. Bro caught a stray for being a casual, and that's okay. It's never gonna be a casual, bro. You don't know the ins and outs of the DBZ world, man. And low key, I don't either. I'm still a fan though. Gotta be Frieza. No, no, no. This one, this one is not Frieza. Even though Frieza's cool, but nah, this is not. It's not young Frieza. Once I added the more defining traits of his design, you're gonna be like, oh, I see it now. I see it. 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 It is crazy shaping in. The Widow's Peak is key. You should try drums. I gotta see, maybe eventually. I ain't really locked in enough to do instrument training. Not yet, at least. Or even just playing an instrument in general. How long have you been drawing for? I've been drawing off for my whole life. It's like 21 years. On and off. You definitely learn the more that you do. You definitely. I'm over here shaping it where his hair is gonna be just bro be Vegeta. Perhaps. How Goku more cooler with Vegeta than Raditz? I think that Vegeta changed. You know, Raditz he didn't really stand a chance. I think that oh no, but there definitely was like a double standard. He was a lot more sympathetic to Vegeta for some reason. You would think that because dude was literally his brother, they didn't wish Raditz back or nothing. Raditz got sent to the Shadow Realm. There was no redeeming that man. There was no redeeming Raditz. Raditz or the other guy, Nappa. That old buddy Nappa, he didn't get resurrected either. They let them stay gone. They let them stay gone just to keep things simple. Just to keep things more simple. Simultaneously, for suitably. That's a fair point. He definitely was definitely a double standard. They wasted no time sending that man Raditz to the Shadow Realm. Had Piccolo use his ultimate move and all. No, they didn't show no mercy with bro. That was literally that man's brother. They had to get bro gone. Had to get that man gone ASAP, man. Had to get that man up out of there. I suppose it might. I gotta draw on this man's hair though. It's throwing me off. It's gotta throw him off my vision. It's definitely throwing this page off. I'm gonna try to make his hair seem more spiked. He's coming together. He's coming together. I don't wanna shade it too much. Why can't I get into anime? I like all the genres, but anime never keeps my attention. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't for everyone. You gotta just figure out. You gotta just figure out like whichever one speaks to you, because it's a lot of popular animes that low key I can't watch either. Like One Piece, for example. You gotta just figure out whichever one. Low here, actually, I'll do you. It's a lot of other animes where like I really liked, but if I were to try to watch them now, I probably wouldn't even be able to hold my attention to lock in with them now. There's so much to get into. There's so much to catch up on, you know. I think everything just moves fast. Like it's so many different things pulling everybody's attention. You gotta really be locked in to even. You gotta really lock in. You lefty, you favor the left more than the right. I'm more of a righty, but I tend to use my left more sometimes with these pages. It really depends a lot on what I'm doing. It depends. Yeah, had I not watched Naruto when I did, I probably would not have been able to sit through it. Especially now. Like my attention span is fried too, low key. Oh wait, if I would try to watch Naruto or Dragon Ball, I probably would not be able to. That's already cooked. Attention span fried. I need like Subway Surfers going in the background. Subway Surfers and dudes. I still skipped a lot of filler. And that's what I'm saying. When I was first watching through it, I didn't even know what filler was. I was in it. I love long shows, but storylines seem so hard to follow. If it's too much going on, clearly it's frightfully drawn with the two. Hey, bro, you don't gotta come for me, bro. You don't gotta come for me, man. Yeah, attention span fried though. Had I not watched Naruto when I did, dog, attention span. Hey, some shows if it's interesting enough, but I never want for it to feel like I gotta do homework. Like I never want the show to feel like homework. I used to I like Marvel, but I kind of fell away from Marvel a little bit. Marvel movies, superheroes and all. I never wanted it to feel like I was like watching at an obligation. It needs to be enjoyment, you know? I like Marvel a lot. That's another example. Marvel just kind of started having TV shows, and I'm just like, brother, when did you start? Yo, looks fire. Yo, thank you too, Ja. Make sure to give Vegeta justice. I for sure will. They be hating on that man Vegeta, but Vegeta's pretty alright, if you ask me. Vegeta's alright as a character. Even though the people that be writing him, they be hating on him from the sidelines. Hating on that man indeed. But yeah, everybody. I think that everybody kind of got like a fried attention span right about now, or most. But if you find something that you halfway enjoy, it's worth kind of like reeling it in a little bit. Just a little. I think I'm gonna make his spikes more pronounced. Just a little bit more. I'm drawing in where his actual hair is gonna be flowing. Gotta really like lock in. I want to do Vegeta justice. It'd be a lot of BS that Vegeta be putting up with. If I was the writers, Vegeta the only dude that can rock a receding hairline so well. Nah, I mean it's his character though. It's who he is. It's who he is as a. He's Vegeta, man. He's Vegeta. I think that's just how his hair is. I think that like off spine, his hairline was like that. I don't know if he genuinely like that man. Like as a kid, his hairline was like that. I'm pretty sure that with the Saiyans, their hair doesn't change, or if it does change, it doesn't change to their old. I'm pretty sure that Vegeta and Goku, they're like in their 50s or something though. It's hereditary. His hair was all. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that with the way that the Super Saiyan, like the Saiyans are, like their hair stays like pretty much how they spawn in. His dad got the same hair. Yeah. Bro was assigned his fade at birth. He was assigned his cut at birth. That's why he had such an issue with Gohan's mom cutting his hair, because he said they're not supposed to do that as Saiyans. They have the same face. Low key they do, but there's little distinctions between the characters where it's like You could tell them apart if you locked in. If you don't watch it, you might not be able to tell so easily. But there's definitely differences between them. There's definitely some differences. It isn't the same. It isn't the same all the way across. But if I was somebody that didn't know what the heck Dragon Ball was, and I tried to hop on the bandwagon or the train now, yo, I would know what the heck was going on. They got the same face to save drawing more cartoon. Yeah, I know not that Disney and anime is the same thing, but I know that like back in the day, the way that the Disney animators, the way that they worked, they would reuse frames and reuse scenes. So maybe it's not the exact same as maybe reusing the exact same like Dragon Ball face. It was still they like you have frames from different older Disney movies where they look pretty similar because they were using they used the same frame of reference. Like the same motion, the same animation. It's really cool, but you wouldn't know unless you was really looking for it. I never noticed it. But I seen like a video and it was somebody explaining it, and that kind of opened up my eyes. Goku was about 47 years old, and that's crazy to think about. He's 47, but they don't really age until they're old. And plus Goku is like he's really, really healthy and fit. But they don't really show signs of age until they start getting way, way older. But yo, thank you too, Smack. I mean, you can probably be in really good shape in your 50s as a human, but with them, they probably can train on to their 80. Then you might start showing signs. It's like, all right, maybe Frieza, we got to call up Gohan or somebody to go fight Frieza. But even Gohan might be cooked because Gohan might age even faster than they do. Gohan might be biologically older than Goku and Vegeta by the time they're the same age. You drawing some of our childhoods with these characters for sure, man, for sure. That's a crazy thought to have. Could you imagine? Because they're saying they don't age the same way, so it's gonna reach a point where Gohan is gonna be biologically older than Vegeta and Goku. He's gonna be Gramps. They're still gonna be old. Gramps is crazy. Every time I think about that word Gramps, that's insanity. Like grandfather. Gramps. Gramps is crazier than Unc, to be honest. Even Unc, I had to train myself to be able to see Unc. Like Unc is a crazy title to have. Unc is insane. Like the Unc slur and the J slur, that's enough to kind of like it's a slippery slope, man. That's a slippery slope. Gohan, they nerfed Goku. I think that they nerfed everybody low key. I was having a conversation with my brother one day. They kind of made Goku not. I don't know how to explain it. They almost they regressed him a little bit or something. They made him more kid-like. They got to. I mean, they gotta make him. He can't get too strong. He can't be too competent. You know. If he became so cold to where he was overly competent, then most of the battles would just end. How come you use it two? I like two. Two is always better than one. In most cases. But they regressed that man. Goku was like a martial arts master. But in Super, they nerfed him a little bit. He can't be too cold, bruh. He can't be too cold. The show got to be entertaining. The stakes they gotta be stakes, you know. If they made him to where he was if he was too cold, nobody would want to watch. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Neko. They can't let that man be too cold. He can't be too goated. He can't be too. They can't let that man just be great. No, they can't let low-key Vegeta gets it worse. I would argue that Vegeta he gets the worst. Between the two, he gets treated the worst. Like there's clearly some type of grudge that the writers got against that man. Clearly. They don't want to let that man shine. Somebody in the studio, they made Goku or kiddish to appeal to the masses, like how they calm Vegeta down, they doing bad. I think that like I'm cool with Vegeta being calmer, but like I think that you're right. They had to make him more, they had to make him appeal more. If he's too mature, he's had his moments where he'll like kind of step into who he's been shown to, like the way that he's depicted sometimes you clearly can tell that he's competent, but like I said, he can't be overly competent, bro, because then the stakes aren't there no more. He said that man's dancing now. Man, you knocking the hustle. Are your toes ambidextrous? No. Definitely not. I'm not drawing my feet, brother. No. How does bro even manage to do that? You talking about the drawings, or you talking about them regressing Goku? The drawing part, you gotta just keep at it, man. The more you do, the better you'll get. It takes time though. It might take time. Can you do it in 2x speed? Yeah, but it might not be as sharp. My son loves Dragon Ball. It goes hard. I swear, bro, those trials and everything, even on the particles. Nah, I'm not doing like rocket science, bro. That's like some Oppenheimer stuff. No, wait. Yo, Oppenheimer was the dude designing the bombs, right? The nuclear bombs. I got that all the way wrong. Yo, it's probably some like nuclear scientist out there. Some nuclear scientist. My boyfriend got me watching Dragon Ball right now. I'm low-key obsessed now. Yo, once you stop, there's no going back. There's a lot to catch up on. Once you start, there is no going back. It's like Naruto. Once you start, it's like you're committed. You're locked in. You're locked in. You gonna start getting like random videos on YouTube where dudes are breaking down the lore, stuff you didn't even think about. It's gonna be a dude on YouTube explaining it to you, changing your whole perspective. But once you start, there's no going back. I don't think that's a bad thing though. Dragon Ball is alright. So is Naruto. I gotta keep Naruto in the mix somewhere. We can't stray too far from the formula, bro. Naruto is the root. You're awesome. Yo, thank you too, You're Real. Thank you for the you're awesome. For shubidably. I think that like what really hooked me personally was Naruto. That's why I be kind of going. There's levels to it. I'm gonna put it like that. There's definitely levels to the different shows. Definitely. Man, what I'm right at the part where Goku is going Super Saiyan for the first time. So you're still, yeah, that's whenever they on Namek. That's tough. That's a good part though. It's definitely a good part. It's a lot more to go. Do you have a reference, or are you just drawing off of memory? With these, I'm looking at a lot of picture references. I have like a main picture I'm looking at right now with Vegeta. He just had me start. But like I said before though, Dragon Ball got a lot to watch, but it's alright. It's for sure alright. It's a cool little show. I think that it stays fun as long as you're not like forced though, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody was trying to tell me to watch One Piece. One Piece comes up a lot here, but I never want to feel like it's homework. Like as long as you genuinely enjoying it, I think that's where it's a fun thing, you know what I mean? So it's that like hostage situation. Like I feel like I have to watch this as a homework assignment. Homework. The homework is crazy. Getting a hostage to watch a Marvel movie is insane. Hey, I'll tell y'all though, I like that. It was that movie with Deadpool and Wolverine. I like that one a lot. That he was like messing with the time space stuff. That was solid, I would say. Somebody at my job was telling me about like the new Spider-Man that's coming out. That I might have to go see though. Low key, I've been a Spider-Man fan since I pretty much like off of Spine. Like off of, I feel like for as long as I've been alive, man, I might like Spider-Man more than I like Batman, honestly. I've always been like a fan though. And man, Tobey Maguire, his Spider-Man, that dude that first played Spider-Man in the very first live action depiction of him, He was so cold that he had dudes at church literally praying on his downfall. Like, I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that ever again. Like, sometimes you gotta just recognize greatness. Like, that dude in that first Spider-Man live action movie, there was literally a dude praying on his downfall, like at church. He went to church. It was praying on that man. I don't think y'all know how crazy that is. Anytime people be talking about which is the best Spider-Man, like you can't take away from that. There will never be another Spider-Man that with greatness like that. I don't think. It's a couple of movies that are definitely on the to watch list. I got a lot of lore to catch up on. Got a lot of lore to catch up on. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yo, thank you too, Aries. We getting somewhere with this one. This one is coming together. I'm over here drawing his other arm. The way that he was posed in the reference, he was holding his one hand up and his other arm was kind of under it. I gotta make it to where it doesn't it doesn't blend in too much. You don't want it to be overly. I like to keep these where you can at least halfway tell what's going on with them. Halfway. I was debating if I want to have Vegeta like go all the way down as far as the way he's standing. When did you realize you could, or did I just want to challenge myself? Well, I'm more overall like I just took advantage of the fact that I could write with my left in addition to drawing. I spent like most of my life drawing with my right, and I just was kind of messing around with it. The more you do, the easier it becomes, I would say. It's just a matter of experiments, and you got to draw. And it helped me like understand the shaping. A lot of this comes down to shapes. If you can grasp the shapes, then you're good to go, I would say. It's just a matter of making sense of whatever shapes you're trying to do. If you can figure that out, it'll get you pretty far. The shaping of these. Let me get this other glove. I gotta make it to where everything. I want it to seem like it's blended, but I don't want to overly blend it. Yo, thank you for the rose too. You don't have a name on my screen, but I see you. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. Gotta get each of his distinct fingers done. I'm just kind of giving like a rough outline where it needs to be. Where it needs to fall into place. He's overlapping with Goku a little bit, so I gotta be. I don't want to go too crazy with my shading. I don't want it to look like just like a mess. I think I want to sharpen his hair a little more too. I pressed on kind of hard with that red. It'd be a nice little blend between the two. I get a lot of questions about like why I use the red and the blue. I've had some of these where I've done like just one solid color. I want to say I drew Vegeta where he was all red one day. Legal? What does that mean? We got Goku in the chat before GTA 6. Respect, love, seeing different people's creativity is really inspirational. Thank you. Bro, how you drawing with two? It's elite next level. Thank you, man. But it's very trial and error. You experiment with it. You gotta keep at it. You gotta keep at it. Keep on experimenting. Keep on drawing. That's the main thing. Keep on experimenting with it. You will be surprised how much you could learn through consistency. You would be shocked. go probably up there with the best. Dude, I wish, bro. I have. It's definitely levels to it, bro. Definitely levels to it. But like I said, man, I appreciate it for sure. For suretably indeed, man. Thank you. You gotta draw with 2. You should easily with 2 with the pins. Now time for where his armor is gonna be. The biggest challenge with this one is trying to get it to where he, like the shapes make sense, I would say. Definitely when I was in art school, I used to love to challenge myself. You know, I'm glad that you speaking positively of it. I've never really been formally trained in that sense, but I've had a lot of people come in here, and it's either one or the other. Like, people will speak highly of art school, or they'll be like, man, it completely killed my joy, my love of the game. I've never really experienced a formal setting though. It's cool that it opened up like the opportunity for challenge though. There's never really an in between. It's either people like loved art school or they absolutely like, yeah, man, it took away my joy, my passion, it's never an in between. I think I'm gonna darken his armor a little bit more, or his clothes. It's never an in between. How are you doing this? You've got to. The more you draw low key, the better it gets. You gotta keep experimenting though. Gotta keep. That's the main part. The more you do, the better it gets. Salute. Espan. Yo, what's up, man? I don't really speak Spanish. I knew it was Goku. Oh nah, this one is not. This one is not Goku. This one is not young Goku. The bottom one. Oh, you talking about right here? I understand that for me, my goal is child levels art no matter how hard. That's still best. I mean, it's still like solid. Very solid indeed. But like I said, it's definitely a fresh, it's a fresh thing to see. When people jump in here, they either, there's never like a in between. It's either people talk really, really highly of their schooling experience, or they'll kind of be like, yeah, man, at a point in time, maybe. Or they'll completely just despise the experience. It's never in between. Do Zarbin. I gotta see. I doubt I'm gonna do Zarbin. I won't even lie to you. I won't even lie to you, man. Not for this one. Not for this one. I'm trying to shape him both where his legs are gonna be and where he's gonna stand. I want for this page to make sense. I was debating on who else I wanted to add on here. I see what you did there. So the guys for Shubitably. For Shubitably on here. For I was still like I still debating on who else matches the aesthetic for this page. Who matches the vibe. I won't get too ahead of myself. Yeah, I haven't done any art in a while. It's on and on. I'll switch, but school didn't turn me off. Life did. That's enough to do it too. Life circumstance for sure. It's definitely enough. I've tried to pick it up. Like I've had like on and off. You have on and off seasons. You might like go really hard into it, then pull away for a while. I don't think it ever really goes away. I don't think it goes away at all. You should put Krillin on there. Krillin or maybe Piccolo or somebody. Somebody that's in that same lane of character. Somebody that's definitely in the same lane of Dragon Ball. Maybe I'll have him doing his move where he does like the blinding thing on his head. The blinding light. The solar flare. Krillin is crazy. Gotta do the villains next. Zarbon. Let's probably take us so far. I've been on this one for like about an hour and 30 minutes. It hasn't been that long. Top 3 DBZ. I'm gonna be honest. I like a lot of the movies I tended to stray from because they weren't canon. But I like the new Broly one that they dropped not that long ago. That was like my introduction. Right Never Goes Away, Kid Buu, Krillin with the disc on the right and Piccolo on the left. I think I'm gonna do for this one. I think I want to do like one more. One more, like character. I don't really think I want to spam too many people on here. Old Trunks. I was in between. Like I know Gohan is an option. Gohan, I seen Krillin. I gotta see though. I gotta see. I'm like shading his boot a little bit more. Piccolo for sure. Piccolo is one of my favorites. So that's kind of why I was more. I might do Piccolo on here. Just go ahead, just completely override everything else. Just boom, Piccolo's get done on this page. I might throw Piccolo into the mix. Have bro like ore farming in the background or something. I know you've been saying Zarbon, but I don't really want to put Zarbon on her. Just to be honest with you. They really trying to put that man. Long hair. Why was GT hated on? I don't think GT was bad, but I know that GT wasn't canon, so I just stayed away from it myself off of like that reasoning alone. I don't think it was like horrible. If it ain't canon, it's just like you said I got stressed out just seeing this. Why? Yamcha per chance. All right, bro. Definitely not putting young Yamcha on here, bro. Yamcha's Yamcha, you know? Piccolo with the special beam cannon. Yamcha is Yamcha, bro. He's cool. He's Yamcha, you know? That man is literally Yamcha. All disrespect and no disrespect. You should do a Goku Ultra Instinct. I don't think I'm gonna put Bro on there. Not on here. Might have Piccolo or Krillin or somebody. How'd you make a shirt look orange with a red? It's how you kind of press down with the way that the colors are. I didn't really want to press. You don't want to press down that hard with the two. You don't want to press down too hard. That was like my strategy. That was my strategy. Piccolo special beam cannon. Oh no, I might do that move. Krillin using the solar flare. Krillin solar flare. Placebo effect. Your mind is imagining. Yeah, you seeing what you want to see. You definitely seeing what you want to see. Kept Krillin in the background using the solar flare. I think I'm gonna put Krillin on here, man. Just because I don't think I would normally put Bro. Krillin is crazy. Hang on, man. I gotta figure out the best way to orient him. Okay, I think I got like a rough idea. Got a rough idea. Yo, what's up, Sebastian? Third form Frieza will be tough. I know, but I don't think that I would want to put Frieza like he's with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're part of the same team or something. I think that maybe I might save third form Frieza for a day where I might do all his forms. Maybe I'll draw like Frieza with all his distinct forms. Or some of his newer forms, at least. Something to wear. Yeah, I'm thinking that this was gonna be Krillin. I swear somebody like hit me with the solar flare when I was driving one night, bro. Genuinely. It's a pretty cool way. Like you genuinely think that bro, if you think you can't see, bro, somebody comes at you with high beams on, you're cooked. You're genuinely have seen the full page already expeditiously. Amazing. Yo, thank you too, man. Thank you for shooting the blade. We getting somewhere with this one. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Does a page take? Maybe anywhere from like an hour or two. Yo, thank you for the army too, Parma. Can I see Vegeta real fast? No, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna shake out bro's hand before I start like going overly crazy with his facial expressions. Who are you adding? I'm thinking that I'm gonna leave. I think I want to leave this one off where got Goku, Krillin, and Vegeta on here. But I'm gonna see if you mess up. Look like Sonic too. Oh nah, this one is not anything to do with Sonic. This one has nothing to do with that man Sonic. Even though Sonic comes up, you're not the first person to mention Sonic. You are not the first. Sonic has come up a couple of times on here. Yo, Sonic the Hedgehog. Nah, Dragon Ball and Sonic are the same storyline. Prove me wrong. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody was definitely taking inspiration for sure. I don't even know, dude. I don't even remember what Sonic was even about. I remember Sonic though, but now that like I'm way more versed in Dragon Ball. Somebody definitely copied somebody's homework, bro. Then how Sonic had like the gold hedgehog form. They was definitely copying homework, man. Definitely copying homework. They definitely was copying homework for sure. How did you learn the method? I took advantage of the fact that I could write with the two. And I wanted to draw, man. You gotta just draw. Then draw a little bit more. You gotta keep drawing. You gotta keep at it, man. You gotta keep doing it. I'm cool having Krillin on here. Krillin is solid. I don't know about Yamcha though. Krillin is a solid dude. This dude really be putting his hands on his cranium and just genuinely blinding the whole battlefield though. That's tough. His hands on his cranium. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Alien life. I ain't gonna lie. You get down. It's Gohan going on there. I need to put Gohan on here. Low key. I need to put Gohan. I need to. I don't know if I will though. Just because I gotta see. Is this Krillin? Yeah. I think that it might make the most sense for me to put Gohan on here. But I'm like treading that fine line where I don't really think I wanna overdo it as far as putting people on the page. It would make a lot of sense to me to put Gohan. There's a couple of characters that could definitely fit. I don't know if I will though. I might save that man Gohan. My G will be put that man Gohan on the back burner. Frieza will go crazy. That man Gohan just do his own thing. I'm going to Piccolo go crazy. It's a couple of characters. And between the Gohans, I don't know. I don't really know which one I want to add. If I even decide to add him, I might leave it to where it's just Goku, Krillin, and Vegeta. I gotta just see. Because I don't think that I really want to like overly fill this page. I'm thinking, yo, what's up too, Nico? Between kid or adult or teen Gohan. Man, he went through like a metamorphosis in the show. I don't really know which one. I gotta see. Got to see. getting somewhere with this one though. I feel like getting the main part of his face and getting just some of his facial expressions down. Once I do that, oh yeah, I gotta add the little markings on his head too. Add the little markings. Have you done any other show characters just or DBZ? I've done a little bit of, I've done like a little bit of other characters too. I've done like a lot of Naruto stuff. It tends to, I kind of like do it by like a nightly basis. It really depends on whatever type of vibe I'm feeling. It really usually depends. Trying to get the symmetrical points. I think I'm gonna shade in his head a little bit more. Where he just locked in. Favorite DBZ character. I like to draw. I do be leaning more towards Goku or Vegeta. I won't even lie, but on the rare occasion, I'll do like maybe Piccolo too. Piccolo is up there. Definitely, I got Piccolo in the mix somewhere, usually. But I don't know if I'm going to put him or Gohan on this page. I spoke on it. I might save them the word. They have their own page. Definitely wouldn't put Yamcha on here, though, bro. Yamcha's crazy. Yamcha's definitely crazy work. I don't know if I've ever done it. Maybe I'll draw Yamcha eventually one day. I didn't want to put bro on here. Next stream, do Attack on Titan. You know, I've been asked of it, man. I gotta see. I won't promise it, but maybe. Got to see. I want to see Kid Buu. Even with Kid Buu, as I was saying before, I've like done them before, but I don't think I'm gonna do this page. I've done my other pages where it's like overly filled, you know. I'm gonna kind of keep it to where it's more low key. It's more low key. I don't really want to overly maximize every single aspect, like all the space. I just want to make it to where everybody can just be on here. But that seemed like it's too much. Why using the two? Yo, thank you too, Chibi. But watch, it's no question the method, bro. It just works, man. It indeed works. It works. I gotta do his like training symbol on his fit. This training gear. This is where it's the most dangerous, getting this part right. Because it's visible on the reference I was looking at. For Goku, this part was kind of covered, so you couldn't really see it as much. Better tap for the 1 minute. Hey, take it easy too, Nexus. Krillin? I can't, wait, I don't see. Can you explain real quick? Wait, have you ever done Bleach or you don't really mess with it? It's not that I don't even mess with it. I haven't really watched it. It ain't like I just completely despise it. I ain't really been in the place to just fully immerse myself in any new shows. I tend to kind of stick more to Dragon Ball and Naruto. I'm not saying I won't never. I just kind of got some things on these that I want to experiment with before I make like the big jump, you know. I feel like I completely just opened up the floodgate. It's plenty of like animes and things people have requested and asked for. Definitely adding to like the vision. But just because I don't do it in the moment, don't mean I will never come back to it. Just because I don't do it in the moment, it don't mean I won't never. Come back to it. But yeah, this man genuinely is blind in the battlefield right now. It's got to be like one of my Hall of Fame favorite Krillin moves that he be doing. He be just casually having the solar flare on standby at all times. Division for suitably, man. Yo, what's up, too, Dirk? Division. You said, yo, what a creative way. Yo, man, thank you. You see in the vision, man. You see in the vision. He's coming together. He's coming together. Just bear with me. Bear with me, man. I'm locking in for this one. I'm locking in. You make it easier to have trouble drawing faces from the front. I think that it's you build on it the more you do. And these luckily like these are more cartoonish. I haven't really delved too deep into like humanoid faces, if that's what you mean. Are you talking like just animes and all that? You learn the more you do though. You gotta keep working at it. You got to keep on working at it. Just a little more time and Goku. Yeah. Just a little, yo. But like, I respect Krillin though. Yo, thank you for the laughing taco too, Z's. Yeah, I mean, sort of. I mean, both. There's times that are better than others. It's hit and miss, but like I said before, you learn, like you get better at it the more you do. But like Krillin knows his position on the team, and I respect that. He said, "Yo, just a little bit longer while I stall waiting on that man Goku, bro." Hey. He knows where he stands. He knows his task. The task at hand, you gotta just you know your task, bro. You know your mission. You gotta just survive long enough for Goku to arrive, man. I gotta stay alive long enough to wait on that man Kakarot. Once bro, he's like I'm one of the main characters, but I ain't the main character. I don't got plot armor. Krillin knows his position. Oh, the T. But if it wasn't for Krillin, we wouldn't have the Super Saiyan, you know? In some type of, like if you look at it in an abstract sense, Krillin is low-key the reason why the Super Saiyan exists. Krillin low-key was the key to all the Super Saiyans existing. Aside from maybe like Broly or somebody, but even then, they would have probably been eradicated had it not been for Krillin. All of them, all the Saiyans. Everybody would have been cooked. Everybody would have been cooked. Krillin is a real one. I think Krillin is a solid dude. I'm forever gonna stand on that. Now for we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. Krillin versus Omni-Man. Ain't Omni-Man like really strong? I don't really know too much about Omni-Man, but I know a lot about Krillin. I've never seen DBZ60. Can I get on an elevator pitch to catch me up? Man, it's so much to do. It's so much to. Basically, you got alien dudes fighting, training. Every time they near death, they get stronger. I mean, it's hard to even like. You have to just watch it, bro. An elevator pitch of Dragon Ball is insanity. You got these dudes. They be fighting. They get stronger by fighting. There be a lot of emotion. They got superpowers basically. They be defending their planet from aliens. Kinda. But even that's kind of like it ain't really doing it justice. There's so much to. It's just, like it's not something you could just condense down into a Spark Note summary, unless you're Goku because he's died a handful of times. And even that's what I'm saying. The plot armor only goes so far because Goku is the main character, and even he done got packed up a couple times too, man. So if they willing to do that to the main character, what are they willing to do to you? I didn't know you had the skill. You build on. I just wanted to draw, man. You got to keep at it. Now I think Krillin wins. He only looks weak because Krillin is really strong. Even though, I mean, you got dudes running around as Super Saiyans and Space Emperors and all that. It's an unfortunate matchup. Frieza killed Krillin, which made Goku angry enough to be the Super Saiyan. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that in an abstract way, low key, without Krillin, the Super Saiyan would not exist. The Super Saiyans, as we know it, at least. I mean, it's been a thing of legend, but I feel like the way that they're able to all just go Super Saiyan, that wasn't normal. He was low-key the reason the legend got revived. Low-key, Krillin got the most plot armor if you think about it. Krillin got the most plot armor. Cause he made such an impact on that man Goku that he tapped into unknown power. Krillin bagged Android 18 too. And he got a robot wife, bro. The android, the clanker. Piccolo too. I don't think I want to put Piccolo on this one, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I could sit up and squeeze somebody else. I think I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I don't think I want to like spam too many people on here. This is division. This is division. I think I'm gonna leave this one as it is, man. I think I'm gonna leave it off on this one tonight. It looks fine, yo. Thank you, bro. I think I'm gonna leave this one off as it is. I didn't really want to. You said spin somebody else. I didn't really want for this one to feel like overly. This page is different from the ones I've done in the past, bro. I didn't want to overly make it where it's kind of. I don't think I'm gonna do that other shoe. I'm gonna add his like knuckles over here on this side. I didn't really want to overly fill up this page how I've done with some of my other ones. I wanted for this one to stay low key. You guys can spin somebody else, gang. I'm gonna leave this one off. I'm gonna leave this one off like this tonight. But when I come back, I'm thinking that it's gonna for sure be more characters that come. Maybe some wildlife or something too. Smashing the robot. Dragon Ball Z. You got a robot. That's tough. That's extremely tough, man. The android. He was the OG clanker, man. The OG. But yeah, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this one off. Here's these three. It was in between Goku, Vegeta, and Krillin. I had some people mentioning Gohan and stuff too, but I don't think I want to totally spam everybody on here. Piccolo, Gohan, the whole rotation basically. I kind of thinking that with this one, man, I'm kind of cool leaving it to where I'm just kind of adding some finishing touches. Just bear with me. Just bear with me for this one. Just some of the more minor details. I feel like Gohan makes sense on this. I feel like Gohan makes sense too. I feel like Gohan makes sense. But I'm thinking, as I was saying, I didn't really want to like overly. Let me see. I was on the fence with like overly spamming everybody on there. I think that what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna save Gohan. I want to do one where it's like Gohan and Piccolo between the two. Gohan always makes sense. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna leave it off on this one though. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I think I'm gonna come back to the idea of Piccolo and Gohan. That way I'm not like squeezing them awkwardly or something like that. But Beerus for sure. As I was saying before, it's not like something I'll never come back to. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna call it Cell. I definitely have done Cell too. But yeah, man, anyways, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Man, have a good night. Y'all take it easy, indubitably.